To achieve responsible sourcing, it's necessary to have a balance between the three pillars: environmental, social, and economic. Over the course of the next few videos, we will be discussing the actions that must be adopted by producers regarding the environmental pillar. In our previous video, we looked at biodiversity. In this video, we will be looking at soil and the nutrient management indicator. Why is it important? Which actions are being employed by coffee producers in Brazil, and the difficulties they face in implement these procedures to ensure sustainability. Hello, I'm Nathana, and join me now for a look at what some of our TVRT partner producers are doing, the actions they are taking to responsibly manage soil and nutrients in Brazil. We will show crops planted in the levels, like steps, to avoid erosion. We will show correct soil and foliar sampling to identify the appropriate fertilization. We will show cover crops being used to increase water infiltration and comment on the importance of documentation of actions and respective amounts. Soil and plant nutrition are extremely important, and it's essential to understand when and what nutrition is needed for each agricultural environment. The soil needs correction and fertilization, but it also has a reserve of nutrients, and therefore, while the lack of nutrients delays productivity, the excess, in addition to being unnecessary and expensive, could put nutrients out of balance and consequently be harmful to production. Therefore, it's crucial to identify the appropriate fertilization to ensure good productivity and the best cost benefits for crops. Just as the human body requires certain nutrients to survive and grow, soil and plants need specific nutrients too. And just like people and plants, the soil exists in different places, so some will need more nutrients of a different kind than others. This can be identified through soil and foliar analysis, which are affordable and effective choices. Producers understand the need to do the correct soil and foliar sampling analysis, which means testing the soil and the leaves of crops to better understand their composition. With this, it's possible to identify what is in the soil, the place where the plant goes to get nutrients, as well as what already exists inside of the plant. This helps the producer in the planning and adopting of fertilization and corrections. It's worth mentioning that Brazil is a tropical country, so the soil is tropical, and the natural loss in nutrients absorption is even higher. This is one example that helps show why global requirements are too general, and so should consider local characteristics. It's important to highlight that lately, Brazilian coffee growers have been taking advantage of the nutrients found in the straw and the husks of coffee beans. This, in addition to being important for sustainability and significant savings to coffee growers, is also beneficial to the soil due to its specific characteristics. Therefore, in addition to sustaining profitability, the circularity into the property can help the soil and also support other fronts, such as the mitigation of climate events. Another action important for soil and nutrient management adopted by producers is level curve planting. Producers are already aware of soil erosion risks of their farmers, and they take steps to help prevent it. They demonstrate their knowledge and use techniques to prevent soil erosion in different ways. For example, in some regions, planting curved level is recommended for inclining areas, always respecting the slopes of the region. Following the contour lines, each planting line acts as a barrier that shows down the speed of water flow. It means there is more time for the water to soak into the soil, and it also helps nutrient cycling. This technique helps with the gradual reduction of erosion and the reduction of soil compactation, which can impede nutrients absorption. With this, it's possible to increase fertility as well as infiltration and retention of water and the products in the soil. All of this is important to support the best nutrient cycling. Another practice adopted by producers is cover planting. The use of cover crops such as brachiarias via intercropping can improve nitrogen capture in the soil, thus reducing the impact of nitrates from fertilizers. The use of cover plant has several benefits related to maintaining soil fertility and reducing the infestation of invasive species. Also, a cover crop like brachiaria is low cost and easy to implement, so it's possible to improve the soil structure and its ability to store water without spending a lot of money. This happens because brachiaria living in the coffee line helps stop weeds, protects the soil against the direct impact of rain in the soil surface, supports against the risk of erosion, and protects the soil from overheating. It's also a source of nutrients for the coffee plant and increases the organic matter content of the soil. Further, it's essential to mention that all analysis, amount of product applied, and practices adopted by producers must be documented, so that not only their production, but their documentation is responsible. This documentation can be controlled in notes, in Excel spreadsheets, or cutting-edge technologies, wherever the case, but the important thing is to keep record to help in decision making. If you are enjoying getting to know the reality of Brazilian producers as well as their actions to ensure responsible sourcing, then click like and subscribe so our content can have a bigger impact. And remember to check it out our YouTube page so you can view all our videos, and you will also find a link to the reaction podcast in the description, giving you one outside perspective.